Hello there, how are you doing? Welcome back to the Cymru Nerd Cave. Been a little while, I know, but yes, I'm back. I'm back after a bit of a sabbatical and a bit of a holiday. Lots of stuff to show you. I've got all this to show you basically at some point. I will be making videos regularly now. I have a nice setup. I have the Nerd Cave exactly how I want it now. And I have, like I say, lots of figures to show you. Went to LFCC a little while ago, a couple of weeks ago now, met Kevin Smith, met Lala Ward from Doctor Who as well, and the missus met Benedict Cumberbatch, which was always good. Didn't pick much up physically there, because, well, there wasn't much there I wanted really, but I was on the lookout for a couple of things. And one of the things I was on the lookout for was a Star Wars figure, not anyone in particular, just Star Wars figures in general. And, ooh, did I find a doozy. I found this one. This is the Elite Black Series Disney Store 10-inch Darth Vader figure, which is really, really cool. I've always wanted a good Darth Vader figure. I've always had to make do with sort of diddy tiny 3 3/4 inch type ones, which is all well and good, but I've always wanted a big massive Star Wars Darth Vader figure. Of course, this means I have to get a couple of Stormtrooper ones now, but yeah, it's a very, very cool figure, and here's why. So here he is, the Disney Store Elite Black Series Darth Vader, the 10-inch version. There is a 6.5-inch die-cast figure you can get. This one is plastic and fabric, kind of like a Barbie doll, I suppose you would explain it to somebody who doesn't know what they're on about with toys, like me, I guess. But yeah, saw this at LFCC and thought, I'm going to have to buy this guy. Number one, because he was £25, and that to me seemed like a bit of a bargain for what you're getting. I have found out that it's about £40 usually, or about sort of between £30 to £40 or dollars, depending on where you live. So yeah, I mean, that sort of seems, even then, that seems to me like a bit of a bargain for what you're getting. And what you're getting is a very, very nice 10-inch figure that is very well articulated, 32 points of articulation, and you get a couple of accessories. You get a couple of extra hands, which they're sort of i.e. grabby hand kind of things, kind of affairs. They're not brilliant, if I'm being honest with you, so I haven't put them on camera because they don't really add anything to the figure. Putting him on is a blasted pain, quite frankly. I put the right hand on, and it sort of took me about 10 minutes to actually click it on. That could be because I'm a bit rubbish. It could be because they're not very good. I don't think they're very good. You do get a lightsaber. You get one in the on position. You get one in the off position, just to show you how that works. So it's not clicked in or anything. It just goes in the hand, which is very, very handy. Now you can put his lightsaber in his hand there, ready to be turned on if you want. The other thing you can do with it, and it's great that you can do this, but I don't know why you ever would, you can put it on a little post there, and it clips on, and that looks like that basically. But he's always going to be cooler with his lightsaber on, let's face it. So let's have a look at the lightsaber. Now it doesn't light up or anything, doesn't need to. It's just a long piece of red plastic, and on the end you get a very, very well detailed lightsaber. So you've got the switch there obviously, and then you've got the other bits that control the length of the lightsaber and the intensity and whatnot. You got a little clip there, so you could put it on. It's continuity, you could put it on his thing, but why would you? Other than that, like I say, it's just a pretty standard lightsaber. It's very cool though. I do like that a lot. And like I say, you do get the other grabby hands, which you can remove these ones, and the gauntlet bit as well, so you get the whole gauntlet effect coming off there. I mean, the detail in these things is immense. You've got all the ridges that you have in the actual gloves that Vader would wear. You also, and this is one of my favourite bits of the whole thing, that's pleather. that feels, it's fabric. It's real, you know. It feels like Darth Vader's actually moving, and it does hide. You can see it hides the actual workings of the actual arm there, which is great. And his arm does go and do all the things you would want to. It's constricted because of his uniform, like so. You know, he's got his pauldron there. Pauldron, is that the right word? I think so. That stops his arm moving, which, you know, would in reality, but he's got a good range of movement, what you would need for Darth Vader. And again, he's doing his, I find your lack of faith disturbing. It's great, love it, it's so cool. You then got, obviously, his arm, his grippy lightsaber arm. Yeah. And also his blinky light bright in the middle there, and his belt, not removable, the belt, but it does have all the bits of detail. Let's see if we can get that in there, that you would want, the light sort of stopping it a little bit. There we go. Get all the detail, the buttons that you would want to. His grabby hands that you can replace these hands with do sort of allow him to kind of put his hands in his belt there, but not really. Again, his legs, he's got the boot, he's got articulation in his toe. God damn it, if you need it, which why would you, but he's got rocky ankles, and they do go all the way, do everything that you need them to do. He's got his shin guards there, which are softer. They're not hard plastic, they are soft. It's got soft rubber. And his trews there, his trousers. And his legs, again, do everything that you would need his legs to do. Let's just move it out a bit there. They do everything that you need him to do. You know, the function of Darth Vader isn't really to be moved about. And the function of this isn't really to be moved about. It's to be sort of put in a cool pose, isn't it, at the end of the day? He has his robes, his sort of Jedi-ish robes that he has. They're joined, or they can be joined, as I have, onto the back of his cape. You don't have to, but I do feel his cape maybe is better sort of joined on. The robes extend all the way to the back, so they are all one piece at the end of the day, like a tunic. Makes it easy to stay in place. His cape is excellent. It's got a great drop on it as well. I did iron mine because I'm a bit sad like that. But it does look so cool, especially from behind. If you hold this figure from behind, that, I mean, who else is that? He's pauldron up there. Who else is that? I mean, that looks so cool. His head, it's great. It does come off. I'm not going to put it up, but it does come off. But the detail on his face is great. If you catch the light in a certain, but there you go. You can actually see his mouth grill there. Has got all the mouth grilly bits. And his eyes not red, sadly. If that they were. But I mean, that is Darth Vader. That's unmistakably Darth Vader. I think it's sort of more Empire Strikes Back Vader, if I'm being honest. But very cool. Got a little chain, and obviously his little chest guard there as well. It's just such a cool figure. It just looks really cool, and it's very, very poseable. You're always going to want it in some sort of static pose like that, though. I do like putting him up like that. Stay. And if you turn him round slightly in that position, then come on, how could you not love that? How could you not like that? It's such a cool figure. If you can afford it, you have to get it. If you're any kind of Star Wars fan or Darth Vader fan, it's just a cool figure to have in your collection. And he looks cool up against any other Star Wars figures. They do Stormtrooper ones. I do need the Stormtrooper ones. I need a couple, if I'm being honest, just so I can sort of get him in a cool pose next to Vader. Let's see if I can put him in a coolish pose there, if he will let me. Because of the camera, I've got to be quite a ways away from him. There you go. There we are. And that looks pretty damn cool as far as I'm concerned. That looks quite ace. Now, I haven't got one of the Stormtrooper figures, but what I have got is sort of one of the 10-inch New Order Flame Trooper figure. And it gives you an idea, kind of what this will look like with the Stormtrooper. We'll move Vader to the left a little bit there. And have sort of Flame Trooper personal guard, First Order, if Vader came back for whatever reason. You get the idea. So if you can have a Stormtrooper, Imperial Stormtrooper either side, if you get Snow Troopers, even better, because that is the typical Empire Strikes Back sort of pose from the lunchbox that I had as a kid. And I may put a picture of that up at the end there as well, just to show you what that looks like. But yeah, it's the Elite Black Series Disney Store exclusive Darth Vader, the 10-inch version. Really well articulated. He's got fabric all over the place, which makes him cooler in my estimation. He's just an all-round cool Darth Vader Star Wars figure. I've never had a Darth Vader figure as large as this before, but I'm so glad I picked it up at LFCC. It's one of the best buys I've actually ever had at a convention, because it's just Darth Vader as he should be. A cool looking motherfucker with a massive lightsaber and can force choke you. So yeah, there you go. I will be back very, very soon with another video. I'm going to be making videos. I know I say this every time. I'm going to be making videos more regularly now. That is really the plan. I do need to sort of start shitting out videos better than I am doing. I've got loads of figures to show you. I've got loads of stuff I want to show you, and I just have been really lax. But this hopefully is the start of some. I do have some more Star Wars figures I want to show you, some Funkos as well. Not long now to go, lads, until The Last Jedi. But until then, for now, see you around the bend.